Kenny Hill, JustMyPicks.com, and I'm bringing you a special NFL Week 7 preview matchup of the Jets taking on the Patriots live from Foxborough. It's going to be a lot of things going on in Foxborough next week. You're going to have a Patriots team coming off a loss from that West Coast trip to Seattle where they basically gave the game away late. You had Aaron Hernandez, who did come back and was a big factor in that football game, but the New England Patriots late settled for field goals rather than touchdowns, losing that game to the Seattle Seahawks. Tom Brady played a hell of a game. It's just he didn't have enough points in the end. The Seattle Seahawks came back and they handled their business. On the Jets side of the ball, the Jets took care of the Indianapolis Colts as they should. It's one of those things where Tim Tebow had a couple of good plays in there. He ran a couple of punts from the punt package. He basically completed a big completion that gave them a shot in the arm. That offense really came together, and Sean Green basically balled out for the New York Jets. Excuse me. It's one of those things where, was that a fool's gold game for the Jets? Or was it one of those games where I can really lean on and put my hat on? I'm leaning more towards a fool's gold game. I don't think that Mark Sanchez and Tim Tebow and those boys, you can really put a lot of stock into beating the Colts. Even though the Colts are an up-and-coming team, Andrew Luck is a very solid quarterback. I just don't think that you can put a lot on that win. I know that it's the NFL and every team that you beat is a quality opponent. So therefore, I'm not really putting a lot of stock in that. I think that Tom Brady and Bill Belichick, they don't lose back-to-back games that often. It's almost like a rarity. It's like you seen an eclipse. So it's one of those things where I think that Tom Brady will be dialed in like he was last week. I think that Bill Belichick will fire up some packages for that defense and get them riled up. And I also think that Wes Welker is going to play a major factor in this game. Cromartie will not be able to do what he did in that football game against the Colts, Reggie Wayne, to Wes Welker. They have too many weapons. They're just too strong on offense. And I think that they can get the run game going a little bit easier against this Jets team rather than the Seattle Seahawks that they had problems with last week. So it's one of those things where I'm picking the New York Jets to lose this football game and the Patriots to go ahead and take the division lead in this division by beating the Jets and going up in a half division game. You can check me out at JustMyPicks.com. You can also follow me on Twitter at JustMyPicks. You can also check me out on YouTube, YouTube.com/JustMyPicks. Thank you very much for subscribing and leave comments.